Hello, everyone, and welcome to Module 4 of your Dance and Globalization course. In this course, we'll be looking at Northern India, Kathak dance. It's a dance of storytelling. And we'll be going to Java and Indonesia and looking at the classical dance there and looking at the gamelan, the musical form that comes out of Java, and the shadow puppetry, which is very exciting, about 10,000 years old, and certainly informs the form of the classical dance that you'll be looking at. The module is divided into 2 dates, just as you've done before. On October 15th, you'll have the materials that you need to study and to write up for India due. And then on October 22nd, you'll have the materials for Java due. We're trying a different assignment format. It seems very easy. Rather than using discussion board, which I've done in the past, you will now use this assignment format where you'll download the documents, fill them in right on that page, save them to your computer, starting with your last name, and then submitting them into the assignment format. It should be very easy. I don't think there'll be any problems, but if there are, just contact either Jonathan Patiwell or myself. I think what you'll notice as you've been studying is that many dances from the African continent and from the Caribbean and South America, and now as we move into India and Java, work through a complete integration of the arts, of philosophy, of religion, of the visual arts, color, of storytelling. All of those things are integrated so that you can't really separate them apart without losing part of the meaning of the whole. In the West, we don't tend to do that quite as much, so that might feel a little foreign to some of you not. But in the West, we tend to separate things. If you think about our majors, you have religion major, philosophy major, a dance major, a visual arts major, a music major, that kind of thing. But in the dances that we're looking at, though, all of those wonderful disciplines are integrated together to create a whole, and you can't separate them apart. The other thing that we're going to be doing in this particular module is beginning our practice of movement analysis. And what that means, it's a tool for you to look at movement that may not be familiar to you and to look just at what is happening in that movement, and then to look at the movement within its cultural life, within its geographical life. And that way you can get kind of past any of your preferences that come from your own values of movement within your own culture. So you're really looking to see what is going on here and how does that relate to the cultural values of the people around it. So that way, when you're talking about something beautiful, you would go back into the movement and support your idea of beauty through the actual movement. And that's what you will be doing in your assignments. The reason this is important, I'm sure some of you have heard I don't know if it's a joke, but the story about, let's say there are 5 people who have no sight trying to describe an elephant, and each one of them are placed at a different position of the elephant. And so one of them says, well, the elephant is this thing that has this long, tubular, curved sort of hose-like thing. And another one might say, no, the elephant has this big, flat, floppy sort of thing that seems to be attached to a big oval. And someone else might say, no, it's a tiny, snaky sort of thing that seems to be attached to a big, rear end. So each of them are giving you a different aspect of the elephant, but none of them are giving you a full feeling for the elephant. So as you look at the culture, as you look at the different dances throughout history, because we're looking at historical dances and contemporary dances, think of those ideas as looking at the dance from different points of view so that you're getting a better sense of the whole. And the more we can do that, whether it's with the way we think of our own lives, the way we think of diversity as something that helps us understand better the whole, not just one point of view. And the more points of view that are, the better, because the more we're able to see from differing angles. All right, so enjoy. Be sure to support your statements that, with what you see in the movement. That's what we'll be looking for. And this is a very exciting module. I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.